What's up, everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I have been wanting to express myself on YouTube and longer form content for a while, and I'm now going to be dipping into the YouTube space as well as a beautiful podcast called Nirvana Mind and Body, where I can now talk in longer forms rather than on just Instagram and TikTok specifically. So I've been on Instagram and TikTok for a good amount of time now, grown a really good following on both of those platforms, but I want to be able to provide more insight into what I am talking about. And that is why I am starting this YouTube channel. I used to be on YouTube a little further back. I'll keep those videos here and you can go check them out when I was really establishing myself as a 23, 24-year-old. I am now 26 and have grown so much in the past year and past 2 or 3 years specifically. But since in the past 6 months, I have got over a lot of trauma and stored emotions and energy, which has turned me into the person that you see today. And it's become who I am from really doing the deep work. And that is what I am here to share with you. And through YouTube, that is really what I'm going to get into specifically, is how to do that deep work. So I've been an expert in health and wellness for a long time, and it was through my own healing that I learned about breath work, that I learned about plant medicine, that I learned about energy healing. And I went from this health and wellness expert into a breath worker, into an energy healer, into a facilitator, and kind of a shaman in a sense. And this all came from doing the work myself, letting go of so many things that I was carrying that weren't mine, but so many things that I was carrying from generations before me. And it's been pretty amazing to see that now, from plant medicine through breath work, through energy healing, and the people I've been able to learn from and connect with, I am able to hold space now for individuals through breathwork facilitation, through energy healing. I have direct contact with extraterrestrial beings. I have direct contact with source. I have direct contact with my guides and spirits. And that might sound totally woo-woo. And I believe that I do a really good job of having these woo-woo topics and breaking them down so that it's easy for you to understand and can help you as an everyday person living life. Maybe you want to get more into this field that I'm in. Maybe you want to create a better life for yourself. Maybe you want to heal. Maybe you want to grow. Maybe just get a better job or have a better relationship in your life. That is what I'm here to help you with in everything that I'm going to be talking about. And that leads into a topic that I have discussed for so long, which is chronic disease and health issues. And I had a really beautiful Instagram live with my dear friend and brother, Gibson Morris, the other day. If you don't know who he is, go check him out, Gibson Morris on Instagram. And he was able to heal himself from cancer. And we got into some deep topics about it. And he was diagnosed with cancer 3 times. And it happened over like an 8-year period, and it was mouth cancer. And the doctors wanted him to go through this normal route of treatment with getting radiation and chemotherapy and all those things. And he said to himself that he knew he wasn't going to do that because he is very spiritual, and he knew that what his body was manifesting in the form of cancer was not from anything physical. He knew that it was something that he was holding inside that was causing a manifestation in his physical body. So everything that our body manifests in the physical form, so this can be a disease, an autoimmune condition, cancer, is coming from an emotion. It's coming from something spiritual within our body, because we have this nervous system that holds on to emotions. It holds on to trauma. It holds on to suppressed feelings within ourselves that we haven't allowed ourselves to release. And those things manifest in our body, and it is our body's way of keeping us safe. So cancer is a way for us to actually keep our body safe. And this ties into what Sam was actually experiencing. Cancer was a way for him to get attention because he grew up as a child feeling a lot of shame and guilt, and he wanted attention. So he had asthma when he was growing up, and he would have an asthma attack to get attention because he was holding on to such shame. in his body. And doing the deep work himself, he saw that this shame was actually something that was manifested by his great grandpa, who did a lot of shady things and felt such deep shame, and it was passed down through DNA to Sam. And he was holding this shame within himself. And this shame caused Sam to be a drug addict for about 20 years. And it wasn't until he had this amazing spiritual awakening that he saw this shame and had to let go of it. He's very heavily involved in the plant medicine space as well as a breathwork facilitator. He's actually the first person that I did Bufo, which is a plant medicine with. And so Sam, through actually an ayahuasca experience, saw this deep shame and guilt that he was holding on to. And he went into the ayahuasca experience having the cancer. And by the end of the ayahuasca ceremony, he saw the shame that he was holding on to. He was able to express it and start to let it go. And his cancer in his mouth actually shrunk about 3 inches through the ayahuasca ceremony, which is about 6 hours. And that just goes to show how powerful doing the deep work is, because we are spiritual and energetic beings. We are not physical beings. We are a spirit and a soul within our physical body, and this is just a vessel for us. So when you go to a doctor, when you go to a therapist, they're going to treat the symptom. They're going to treat the physical manifestation that your body is showing. They are not going to break down what is the actual root cause of this. They are not going to look at you as an energetic and spiritual being. They are going to look at you as a physical body. And how do we treat the physical body? And that is never going to get to the root cause of what is the actual problem that you are facing. And it's always going to be spiritual, and it's always going to be energetical. But that is how we have to do it. So how do you solve your health issues? It's not going to be a drug that you take. It's not going to be a pill. It is not going to be sitting here and talking about your trauma. It's not going to be sitting here and talking about your suppressed emotions, because that's not going to do anything to actually release it. The way to actually do it is to become present, so that you have the presence, so that your mind starts to shut off. You don't hold this anxiety. You don't hold this depression in them anymore. Your mind starts to shut off, so that you can kind of zoom out and see what your body is actually holding on to, which is causing this physical manifestation in your body, which is causing this disease, which is causing this cancer, which is causing this autoimmune condition. And when you get present, you'll be able to see, my body is manifesting and expressing an autoimmune condition because of the guilt that I hold inside. My body is manifesting cancer because of the shame that I hold inside from this trauma that happened to me. And then, okay, you see the root cause. It might not come from the first time. It might not come in your first breathwork session. It might come over time, and you'll start to be able to see it. Then you can work to express it and release it and start to let it go. Give whatever it is forgiveness. Give yourself forgiveness. And that is when your body will start to heal. And this is what I see with my clients in our breathwork session. They might have been experiencing anxiety. They might be experiencing being overweight. They might be experiencing a disease. I just had somebody last week that was experiencing cancer because his father was in the Italian mob, and his house got raided when he was younger, and he held so much trauma from that experience. And he was able, through our breathwork session, to start to be able to let that go. Start to zoom out and say, I forgive you. He forgave his dad. He forgave the people that he experienced this trauma from. And so by releasing that, that is where the healing is taking place, because our body isn't holding on to that stuck energy and that stuck emotion anymore. And when we start to be able to release that, our nervous system doesn't hold on to it anymore. So it's very healing. So that is why everything that you have been taught about how to heal and solve your health issues is a lie, because it's looking at you as a physical body, not an energetic and spiritual being. And when we look at what our body is holding on to in this energetic field, that is when we can start to heal. And I hope this makes sense for you. And if you have any other questions, feel free to put them down below in the comment section, or reach out to me on Instagram at Jake_Wan. And If you need further help with this, I am a breathwork facilitator and energy healer certified in Reiki. I do sessions online and in person. You can actually schedule a breathwork session down below. I hope that this opens up your eyes today. I hope that through my voice and through my expression of my higher being, know that everything that I'm talking through, I have no script, nothing for this. I just take a big breath before I get into this, and everything flows to me to give to you, the person watching this video, that I am speaking to you through this source so that you are able to hopefully receive it and hopefully start to be able to utilize that. And that is where all my content, that is where all my videos come from, is that place. So please let me know if you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if it starts to help you. And the biggest things that you can do going forward is to become present and practice meditation and practice breath work. You can start with 5 minutes in the morning. You can start with 5 minutes at night. Just waking up and going right into a breathwork session or a breathwork practice or a meditation. It's really that simple. Just focus on practicing your presence. Hope this helped you today. Please like this video, please share it, please leave a comment if it helped you, and please let me know how I can help you down in the comment section moving forward. What things do you need help with? What things do you need to grow with? What have I opened your eyes to? And I love to read comments and I love to get questions because that is what helps me create this content for you. I'm sending you so much love and so much peace, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.